for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations since 1975. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Mrs. Stacy Green, age 36, passed away at Coosa Valley Medical Centers on Tuesday. Curtis & Son Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. Funeral service for Desi Sue Wyatt will be today at 2:30 from Ursery Funeral Home in Talladega, with the Reverend Leanne Scarborough officiating. The station at 1 o'clock prior to the 2:30 service, followed by a private burial in Pine Hill Memorial Park. In lieu of flowers, you may make donations to your favorite charity or church. Mrs. Wyatt died on August 19th. She was 96 years old. Ursery Funeral Home, Talladega, directing. Blaine Shaw, age 51, died August 12th at Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. There will be a celebration of life at Vincent Revival Center Saturday at 11 a.m. for the public, with a reception for the family immediately following. In lieu of flowers, the family asked donation be made to the Vincent Revival Center or the Vincent baseball team. Funeral service for Gwen Witten Barber, age 70. Graveside service today at 3 p.m. That'll be at Hall Cemetery in Lincoln. The Reverend Jackie Bentley will officiate. Talladega Funeral Home directing. The family will receive friends from 2 until 3 at Talladega Funeral Home today. Talladega Funeral Home directing. In other obituary news this morning, funeral service for Mrs. Johnny Simpson Yates, age 87, of Alexander City, is today at 11 o'clock from Duncan Memorial United Methodist Church. The Reverend Mike Dinsmore officiating. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park. Mrs. Yates died Monday, August 21st at Chapman Healthcare Center. She was a member of the Duncan Memorial United Methodist Church. The family will accept flowers or contribution can be made to the Duncan Memorial United Methodist Church, 3997 Hillaby Road, Alexander City, Alabama, 35010. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radneyfuneralhome.com. Radney Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Faye Jones will be today at 10 a.m. from the Chapel of Rights Funeral Home in Alexander City. Reverend Mike Waldrop officiating. Burial in the Alexander City Cemetery. Miss Jones died August 21st. Wrights Funeral Home directing. Mrs. Betty Porter, age 74, died August 22nd in Childersburg. Funeral arrangements to be announced by Community Funeral Home. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Billy Joe Gaither died August 23rd at Citizens BMC in Talladega. The family receiving friends Friday from 1:30 to 2:30 at Ursery Funeral Home. Graveside service to follow at 3 on Friday in Pine Hill Memorial Park, with Craig Little officiating. Mr. Gaither was a native and lifelong resident of Talladega. Online condolences at urseryfuneralhome.com. Ursery Funeral Home in Talladega directing. And funeral service for Margie McElwee Isabel, age 76, of Sylacauga, is today at 2 p.m. from Estelle Community Church, with the Reverend Mark Deason officiating. Burial in the Estelle Community Church Cemetery in Weguffka. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Ms. Isabel was a member of the Estelle Community Church. She was 76 years old. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radneysmith.com. Radney Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga in charge of the arrangements. That's a look at obituaries this morning, brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361. Since 1975, offering pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations, Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.